Until the 14th inning as Martin just gets tossed out of the game. You knew eventually this had a chance to happen with the way things have gone all afternoon. Martin is incensed. And DeMarlo Hale and Louis Rivera doing all they can to keep Martin away from.
Oh my, here we go. He's been ejected from the game. That was a terrible call by Barrett. Awful.
Yeah, he's going to hear it from him now. He's heard enough. He gave his opportunity the pitch before. And
9 strikeouts tonight. Carpenter's been ejected. This strike zone has been as wide as we have seen a strike zone this season.
Pitch. Strike 3 called, and Punto slams his helmet down.
You got to be kidding me.
And that's how the ball game ends, on a very questionable strike 3 call. And Bob Melvin is chewing on James Hoy big time.
And he should.
That might lose it on this.
Well, he's got to get there. Mickey's going to get kicked out of the game.
Mickey's going to lose it too. But I don't blame the big fella.
Well, somebody's got to go get Mickey.
It's down. You know, they can see high-low from over there. And out is Matt Williams. Or was it Harper?
Well, if it's Bryce Harper, that's not good.
Bryce Harper, it appears, has been tossed.
Struck him out looking, and Russ doesn't believe it, and he is out of the ball game. Throwing the equipment will get you thrown out. And here comes Clint Hurdle to get his catcher. And now to let Ed Hickox hear about it.
It off. And a breaking ball is a high strike 3 call, and Freeman snaps his bat, and he's thrown out of the game. Freeman snapped his bat, slammed it at the plate, and was immediately ejected by Tim Timmons. And Freddie Gonzalez can't believe.
Struck him out. He may get tossed. Now he is tossed. Carpenter thrown out of this game. Mike Matheny.
What they called for.
Blackman getting into it, Foster, and he just got thrown out. Blackman so upset at the previous pitch. He just got run by Marty Foster, and that really...
Well, Molina does not want to get run. What's to prevent Brebbia from taking his time at the bat?
Strike 3, Gardner fires the helmet down and gets thrown out of the game. Not a smart move by Brett Gardner. Now with the Yankee bench and lack of depth, and Joe Girardi will come out and talk with Mike Everett. Gardner
Called third strike. And Sano slams his bat down. He's done for the day. Well, the Twins will have to fill the DH spot. Sano, having seen
And he makes it up. Can't do that.
Well, I don't know if he did it. I think that's the way the strike zone's been the whole game. It's been a little inconsistent.
But the thing about it is, the pitch he misses is not a border.
He started to step out in front of the plate. Smiley walked off the mound, and Cash doesn't like this, and I don't blame Cash.
I don't blame Cash, but you know what? The home plate umpires don't like those motions that you see either. And so Kevin Cash is out here taking the
with a 1-2 delivery on the way, and that's there.
And Chris has been thrown out of the game. Chris has argued on all 3 strikeouts. And Buck Showalter's coming out. Dr. Will Little.
Rendon caught looking again. He's been thrown out by Bob Davidson. Now the dugout voicing displeasure. Dusty coming out.
Military service every other year of his career. Ooh,
wow.
Somebody got tossed. I think Joe's had it. He didn't like the Soler call, and there have been some other calls I think he's.
And we'll see Wieters pointing to the outside corner and then pointing again. And he gets tossed. So Matt Wieters, the Nationals catcher, has been tossed out of the game. Wieters really giving it to him, but Matt Wieters out of the game.
Yeah, and it looked like Dexter was heading back out to his position, and Carapazza engaged somebody in the Cubs dugout, and that kind of brought Dexter back into the conversation and never got particularly heated. That's why it was surprising when ultimately Carapazza ran Dexter from this ball game. See, I'm really.
Marvin Hudson rings up Ahmed. That was a ball, Nick is saying. You can read his lips. And Nick
just got a piece of that fastball. Well, it's clear with.
And catcher's interference is called against Darno. And Darno is hot, getting in the face of the home plate umpire Alfonso Marquez. And Darno's got to be careful here. Catcher's interference called against Darno.
During the commercial break, Mark Parrott, who was out there to innocuously take out the lineup cards, got the heave-ho. So it's not the all-time record, but it's pretty close to it as he doesn't make it to the post. And now Robin Ventura.
0-2 pitch, and then Coco swings at that one. He throws the bat at the umpire, and he is gone.
And he just thrown out. Yeah. And Bob Melvin.
So he flipped the bat, and it may have hit the umpire. It came very close to the umpire, and he was immediately.
Look out! Forsythe is hit with a pitch. Cabral has no idea of this inning.
Joe West has thrown him out of the game.
Cabral has hit 3 batters this inning.
Got him strike 3. Kinsler caught looking, and well, he doesn't believe it. And now he's going to get in the face of Tripp Gibson, and he's about to get thrown out if he doesn't walk away. He got right in his face, and he's gone.
Now, why would he throw him out when he's walking back toward the dugout after he'd already.
By the way, you don't see one bounce that high into that tier of seats.
And Redmond has been thrown out of the ball game. It's the first time Mike Redmond's been ejected, and he's going to get his money's worth now.
Now you get your money's worth, you give it to him. All he's asking is look at it again.
Excited conversation. Jerry Lane hasn't said a word. I mean, not one word out of the mouth of Jerry Lane.
Well, that's a difficult thing, too, as a manager. You want.
And then Kinsler is hit, and well, hello, John Lackey, 2 pitches in to his return, is thrown out of the game. Yes, there's a history of bad blood between these teams, I get it. And I know Ian Kinsler just got thrown behind by.
To be able to determine who's hollering what and where it's coming from. And Albert looks like he's clearing out the bats and maybe is ejected.
Well, right there you see Andy Fletcher throwing Pujols out at that point.
By Escobar, out the call at first, and the Rays dugout to a man think he was safe.
Well, we're going to obviously take a look at this one. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, Brian O'Nora starts to walk away.
A lot of other good pitchers in that American League. And I love it. Strami just got tossed. I was thinking in my head, I go, what if Strami just tells this guy, if you'd have been calling that strikes early on in the game, my guy wouldn't be in the situation he's in.
Ruiz is set up outside. Roberto can't believe it. Oh. And then Ryan Sandberg, he's thrown himself out. Having words with John Farrell.
Yeah, he's telling him to stop it right now, and Farrell's coming out.
John coming out, and he's going to be thrown out. That's automatic. John knew that was coming.
1-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3 on a pitch that was nowhere near the zone. Escobar is chapped, and he should be. That pitch was down, and the helmet toss will cost him some money. Dale Scott has been fairly consistent tonight, but that pitch was.
He does again, kicks away. Pagan toward third, the throw. Got him. The ball hit the dirt, but on the bounce, Escobar able to get it. He applies the tag. Pagan and Mike Quaddy arguing, and here's Lou. Somebody's gone. No, he didn't swing at that. And somebody got kicked out. Is it Joe?
High fly ball right field. This should do it. Suzuki there, and the Yankees win a nail-biter 4-3. Mariano perfect. Aviles gets thrown out of a game that's over by Tony Randazzo.